What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, and of course I'm back with another MLB 14 show player lock, and this is another legend I'm going to be player locking for you guys. And as you can tell, it is going to be Pete Rose of the Cincinnati Reds. Now Pete Rose, he actually played several different positions throughout his career. I mean, outfield, first base, and third base. So, you know, whatever you want to associate him with as far as position wise, you know, that's your preference. But on this player lock, he's going to be in the outfield because that's where this roster set had him by default. So I decided just to go ahead and roll with that. But, you know, real quick before we even get into the gameplay, just want to kind of give you a background on Pete Rose, because I mean, the guy is just like one of the best hitters that ever played the game. He actually started his career in 1963 when he was a rookie, and he played roughly about 25 seasons. And the guy actually still holds the major league record for hits all time with 4,256. So some of you guys may not know that, and probably the reason why is because he is currently serving a lifetime ban from Major League Baseball, which many people in the baseball circles, they really think that's it was a bit too much. He got in trouble for gambling, and I don't know if it was when he was a player or a player coach when he was gambling. I think he was a player coach at the time. And so he got in trouble for gambling on baseball, and at the time they served a lifetime ban. And I think that's one rule or one decision that baseball should go back and revisit, because you can't deny what Pete Rose meant to the game. He played very hard. I mean, the guy, I'm sure you guys seen some of those iconic moments when he's sliding head first. I think he pretty much invented the head first slide. Also, that iconic play when he ran right over the catcher. Pretty much that catcher, I think that pretty much ended his career, because he broke in I think he broke his leg or his shoulder or something like that, dislocated the shoulder. I mean, it was crazy. But that's just how hard Pete Rose played the game. And, you know, for him to be serving a lifetime ban where Major League Baseball doesn't want to acknowledge his stats, you can't dismiss a man with 4,256 hits. I mean, as I go, let me check this out. Like some of your your stats leaders, the next closest person to him in terms of hits is Ty Cobb with 4,189, and then, you know, the next closest person to in our era is Derek Jeter with 3,426 hits. So, you know, you kind of do the math on that, you can see, you know, how incredible of a feat that is to get that many hits throughout your career. I mean, career lifetime batting average of 303. The guy was just, you know, amazing and to watch. Even, and he was a switch hitter. He hit from both sides of the plate, you know, equally. It wasn't like he had one strong side and one weak side. I mean, the guy, you really couldn't tell which was his native side of the plate, because he played well from both of them. That's why you see him with a helmet with both ear flaps on, because he was a switch hitter. Same batting stance from both sides and everything. I remember watching Pete Rose when I was growing up, and, you know, it was just fun to watch him and Eric Davis. And I was a big Reds fan. I used to go and see some of their games when I was younger. My aunt we used to travel up on the weekends to Ohio and watch them play. It was back in the era when Chris Sabo used to play, Barry Larkin. Man, it was some fun times back then. Baseball was really fun back then. But so let's get into this player lock, and we got your little brief history lesson on Pete Rose. So got a nice little hit, and now I'm on first base. And let's see if I'm going to try to, well, I won't be able to make a steal attempt because somebody's already on second, but let's see what happens here. Go back. But yeah, this player lock, I see the comments, guys. I see, you know, all the different requests you're putting out there, and Pete Rose was definitely one of them. And I've had this player lock video recorded. It's just a matter of putting commentary on it and then sending it out to YouTube. So hope you guys are enjoying this thus far, and we're going to see if the Reds can come out with a win. Try to go ahead and get a steal with Pete right there. Wasn't meant to be. Full count, 2 outs. We're running, Susie. Let's go.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Reds strand a couple.
Joey Votto.
3-0.
See, you got the Twins rocking their iconic baby blue uniform. All right, P-Rose back at it again. 1 for 2.
He turns on one,
just forget the first pitch. Oh, and that's something that you don't see very often for Pete Rose is a home run. That was nice though, just barely made it out. Throughout his career, he only hit a total of 160 home runs, when 152 of them was when he played with the Reds. He also played for the Phillies and the Expos. Actually played 5 years with the Phillies and 1 year with the Expos. He played 19 with the Reds, so he is definitely known as the Cincinnati Red. Watch this. See, it bounced off the top of the wall. That's crazy. Got lucky on that one. So, here we go. So we're up by 3.
Opposite field to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third. And being waved on home.
Pete didn't have enough arm on that one. I don't think we wouldn't have got that guy out anyway.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his Pete Rose. We'll stride in again and you can bet.
Yeah, let's take another look at this again. A left-handed home run. Barely made it, but it all goes down exactly the same when you're looking in the record books. All right, so here we go. Let's get settled back in. Now we're batting from the right side of the plate. Let's see what happens. We're winning by 1. That was a nice pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He
It's
might
a
have
little
thought
too
he could
high.
get another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's trying to get me with that off-speed pitch. They kind of jammed me a little bit. Dang, got out by Kirby Puckett. Which I may do a player lock on Kirby Puckett as well too. You guys let me know if you want to see that. Now here we go. We're top of the 7th. We're up by 2. Just gotta hold him.
1-1 on the way. Big swing there.
Come on, Pete. Get to it. All right, man. I tell you, man. Sometimes those indicators, man, they be messing with me.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth.
Right, look at Pete out there.
And he hangs on to the
Okay, here we go. 2 for 4.
Rose will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Still batting from the right side of the plate. Because it's a left-handed pitcher in this bottom of the 8th. Again, we're still up by 1.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And I think I mentioned this before. When you're doing player lock, or whenever you're simming through a game, like through innings or whatever, this game has a real bad habit. And I guess they built it into the logic. But it happens too often that it tries to sim to make the games close. So a lot of times when you're doing player locks, I've noticed this because I do a lot of player locks, that when you're simming through innings before it's your next turn to up to bat or in the field,
swing and a
Oh,
hard
that
liner
looks
to
good.
center
Oh
field.
no, it's gonna get
But
caught.
sadly
Crap.
for him, this will
But
hit
I've noticed
straight
that, you
through
know,
the center
either
fielder
both
as he
teams will
wants to
have the
get
equal
away
amount of
without much
hits,
trouble
or
for the second
you
out.
know, they'll try to
Heading late
keep
in
making the game
here,
close as
and
possible to
this
try
has
to make
been
it like a
long one.
really
We check
close
out our
comeback.
line score to this point. The scoreboard
Oh,
operator
okay. So now the game is over, and the Reds, we took this win, 7-10. Pete Rose went 2 for 5. Hit that home run, scored a run. Batted 400 for this game. So hope you guys enjoyed this Legends player log for Mr. Pete Rose. Hopefully one day they'll lift that ban and let him into the Hall of Fame. And I hope it's not when he passes away, you know, one of those types of deals, because that would look bad for Major League Baseball. But once again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And as always, don't forget to check out my upcoming videos. I posted Josh Donaldson the other day, also a Road to the Show video, and I'm doing something new now. I have a special mystery player log video that's going to be unlisted on my channel. The only way you can see this video is if you click this particular thumbnail right here. I wonder who could it be? I'm Mr. Lux, aka the Merry Gamer, and I'm out. Peace.